Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The death of journalist Jamal Khashoggi has captured the attention of media outlets the world over, and with good reason. A man whose only crime was criticism of his government has been assassinated by them, fueling an already abysmal opinion on the country's human rights track record. The resulting mass fervor and condemnation, while deserved, contains various aspects and hypocrisies worth highlighting. To start with, while absolutely abhorrent, Khashoggi's death is not a surprise, instead existing right in line with Saudi Arabia's history of savagery. Countless others have been jailed or killed to punish them for their dissidence, a known reality that shows no signs of changing. In fact, this incident is morbidly fortunate in the widespread attention it has captured, putting Saudi Arabia in the hot seat on the global stage when it has deserved to be there for quite some time. Having said this, the various responses from world leaders elicited by the Khashoggi incident do deserve our scrutiny. The explicit show of moral superiority carried by these public condemnations are laughably disingenuous, considering how commonly death is used as a tool in the name of and to further national interests. Abu Ghraib, the war in Yemen, proxy wars, black sites, and countless other horrors are well-documented examples of embracing or allowing barbarism when it suits us. But assuming that these quote-unquote strongly worded responses were in fact rooted in some form of principle, very few countries, if any, are willing to sever the very lucrative trade relationships they share with Saudi Arabia, rendering said criticisms lip service, most likely intended to appease the public's demand for a response. Human rights and even lives are commonly forfeited in the name of greater financial gain, a policy readily reflected in the actions, or lack thereof, of any major player on the global playing field. Sadly, the storm ensuing from this tragedy is largely political rather than one of genuine concern for human rights, indicating how little the supposed principles touted by civilized nations matter when interests need to be secured. Saudi Arabia's hands are painted red in this incident, but the shade is no darker than that of any of the states offering their anemic responses to assuage a forgetful populace.